Okay, I've just got to get... I'll be back. Oh, there's my phone. Get that working. Okay. There's my other glasses. Okay, let's get this now. Just bear with me, guys. I've got to get everything ready. Sorry, Mama B, I didn't let you know that I was coming online. Very late today. I had a bit of a rough night, couldn't sleep. So by the time I finally went to sleep, then when the morning time come, I didn't want to get up. So yeah, I've just been taking it easy. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get online. So I won't be online very long, guys. Maybe 2 hours maximum today. I should be wrapping things up by 2 o'clock. So anyway, I'm here now. So let me just get a little bit of organisation going on. I'm just going to turn the camera off on me because I look like absolute crap today. I just haven't done my hair. I'm tired. So let me just get rid of my camera. There we go. We don't have to look at my ugly mush. Okay, where is my thing? All right. So let's just... Okay, there's Wednesday last week. Okay, so if I read out your name on this list, if you want a reading today, you'll have to do a paid reading. So here's the names of who had a reading last time. We had the 4 elements, Miss Lovely. Now this is a different Miss Lovely from before. And then Susie, Acel, and Alphabet, Meh, Joan the Leo, and Hadiza. All of these people had a reading on Wednesday the 26th. That was the last time I was online. So we'll get a new list going, Mama B. Thank you, Mama B, for being here. Okay, so Joan the Leo Aquarius, she actually had a free reading last time I was online because I've got it ticked here. So Joan the Leo, you actually had a reading last time I was on live. So if she's wanting one today, she'll have to do a donation or come back tomorrow. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen after this week as to what days and times I'll be online. It could change a little bit. It possibly will be where I'm online earlier than, especially earlier than today. So just be on the lookout for that. It might be where I'm coming online my time at around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, thank you, Cami. I miss you too. Thank you for being here. If you could help Mama B, Cami, I'd really appreciate it. Just spamming the, you know, PayPal and all of that. I don't think I turned it on. Just bear with me, guys. I'm still feeling like out of sorts at the moment. I didn't want to come online, but I do need to make some income. This is my job. So I needed to get online and do some work. I'm just having a look at stream elements, make sure I've got everything turned on. Dashboard, chatbot, timer. Oh no, they're not on. Okay, it's all saying turned off. There we go. Everything's turned back on. Everything's back on. Okay, so let's get a list together. So I've got J Leo written here, Joan the Leo. So I'm pretty sure that's the same person, Joan the Leo Aquarius. I'm pretty sure that's her. The only way to really confirm it, Mama B, would be to go back to my live stream last time and see if that was her at the beginning, unless she says that, yes, that was her back then. Now, Mama B, I'm not going to be doing 10 free readings. I do need to get on with the paid readings. So what we'll start with is we'll do 2 of the free list. So Ace Woman and Egyptian Famous, welcome to the room. Ace Woman, that's Caressa. So let me just do the free and write the date. Happy Halloween to those of you that celebrated Halloween. Don't really do much in Australia about, well, in my area, I seen one person dressed up. That was it the whole weekend. But if you celebrated Halloween, I hope you had a good time with all of that. So 31st October, Monday. Okay, so I'm just going to put 6 people for the free list at this stage. And then we'll see how we travel. I'm hoping for donations to come in. I'm not going to add any more at the moment. So who have we got? We got Ace Woman. Ace Woman, put your yes or no question, please. And Mama B, we did the numbers thing last time as a demo for you, didn't we? I was going to do somebody else's numbers, but she's not here, Lisa. I wanted to do one of my moderators as a demo for new people. Okay, Egyptian. And we'll just put your famous. Okay, Egyptian Famous, and yeah, use 2 guys. Please post your yes and no. Now, if you're new here, guys, Mama B, we'll just put you down here. Don't put you in the list of 6. We'll get to you. Mama B, Tewo, Anna, SB. Okay, so we can put one more here. Who would that be, Mama B? Who is in after SB? Let me just scroll back. SB and Charlie, you get in there, okay? All right, and Cami, because you're helping out with Mama B, we'll put you in with Mama B. Cami and Mama B are the moderators having a reading today for free. Alrighty, so have we got a question yet from Ace Woman? Ace Woman, will my mum ever forgive you? I don't know what you've done, Caressa, to need forgiveness, but hopefully we get a nice big yes on that. I'll just write PayPal down. Get ready for PayPal. I won't write Super Chat down here. I'll put Super Chat down at the bottom here. Hopefully we don't do the Super Chat thing. I'd rather do PayPal. So we've got detailed reading, mini reading, and a numerology reading if somebody wants one of those. Everybody else that's in the room, welcome, but you will need to do donation. Now the donations are $6 US for a mini read, $11 US for a more detailed reading. The mini reads are still detailed, they're just not as long. And then if you do need to use Super Chat is $7 or $14 US, okay guys? But yeah, and if you want a numerology reading, let me know and we'll do that. Numerology readings at the moment are still, even though it's the 31st today, next month my prices will be changing slightly because everything's gone up in price. Everything here has gone up in price, so I'll need to raise the price just a little bit. Super Chats will stay the same at 7 and 14. Actually, it'll be 8 and 14 for a Super Chat. And it will be 7 and 12 for a PayPal. So get in now while it's still 6 and 11. But I will need to raise it just that $1 just for that little bit of extra help at the moment, because this is my job, guys. So, okay, so will your mum ever forgive you, Caressa? Let's have a look at that for you and let's tick you off the list. Okay. What we're going to do, just for a bit of added flavour today, for all the free listing today, I'm going to give you one of these. Now, this is being shuffled in general terms from one down from the deck. So this is being shuffled right now for everybody asking for a reading. Caressa will get the first one, Egyptian will get the next one, Taywell will get the next one. So we'll just get a bit of extra flavour on here. This is not a yes or no, this is just a bit of extra flavour to the reading for the freebie list today. I decided that the freebie list will do yes or no as well as one message card. I'm going to have to source out where my other, oh, there's my other deck there. We'll use this deck for the yes and no deck. That one is for the paid readings. Okay, so this messages for the people on the free list, just one message, yes or no, but this is just an extra message for them for today. Okay, so that's ready to go. Caressa wants to know, will her mum ever forgive her? I don't know what you've done, but we'll soon see. Okay, a card spat out straight away. Caressa wants to know, will her mum ever forgive her? All right, here we go. Good luck, Caressa. And your message card, there we go. We have a yes, we have a yes, and we have this waiting game going on. So your first message about your mum, it is a yes. She will eventually forgive you for whatever it is. This is where somebody's trying to get the truth. Somebody's trying to ground themselves and decide what it is they need to do to move forward. She may be waiting for you to do something, or she's doing something herself. This here is something to do with some guy and money. So this can be somebody that spent money that they shouldn't have, somebody that took something that they shouldn't have. It could also be a promotion, something. It could be male energy that has caused a problem between you and your mum. Just a bit of a guess there with this male energy I'm seeing here. And there she's looking at adjacent possibilities, and you might be told to explore new avenues at the moment. All right, so we're getting a yes on that for you, Caressa. And your message today is, one tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth and good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the querent, your goal is near. So basically, this is telling you that the tree represents that something has come to light, something that you need to be working on. If the tree is closer to you, which you had good cards, I think the meaning is that if it's a good reading, a positive reading, that your goal and things you're trying to achieve at the moment will happen. Okay, so that's your message for today from there. And thank you, Caressa. Now, if you do have a free reading and you're on the free list, you can still go and pay in PayPal and get more detail on your question, okay, guys? So it's only a very, very brief mini thing that I do for free. Anyway, so on to Egyptian famous. Is Kay, the Libra, being a good friend towards you? Okay, so it looks like you're looking at a trust issue there. So Kay, the Egyptian... Egyptian famous, could I have either your first name or your star sign? Now, if you're using a name that's not your first name online, could you please either give me your first name or your star sign for when I'm shuffling so I can focus on your name? While we're waiting for Egyptian's first name or his or her star sign, we'll just sit back. We'll sit back. Hey there, Taywell. You're asking about an apartment. You are next. Okay, I'm going to move on to Taywell because that is his name while we're waiting for Egyptian's either star sign or first name to focus on. Is Kay the Libra being a good friend to the Sagittarius or the Scorpio or whatever you happen to be? Okay. First initial and star sign or first name, don't worry about star sign. So whichever way you want to go about it. But we'll move to Taywell. This card would be yours. This one's for Egyptian. Taywell wants to know, will you get the new apartment by February? Will Taywell be moving into a new apartment? Will he get himself a new apartment by February next year? Will Taywell be getting a new apartment by February next year? Come on, guys. It's only $6 US to get more details on your reading. So yeah, if you can manage that $6, I'd really, really appreciate it. I'm not too sure about putting prices up at this stage with what's going on at the moment, but I need to put prices up because it's my prices online. A 10-minute reading would normally, in Australia, it would normally cost you about $20 to $25. Most people don't do 10-minute readings when they do a private reading anyway, but yeah, I am actually charging next to half price with what I'm charging here. Anyway, so here we go. Tewo and your apartment. There may be some conflict with you getting the apartment, but I do think that it will be secure. There's something to do with the right amount of money at the right timing. You're also being guided to a certain place of where you need to go, Tewo. But just be careful, there will be competition for you getting the apartment. I know out here, 60 people can turn up to rent one place. It's just madness at the moment with accommodation. I don't know what it's like where you live, Tewo, but yeah, there will be some sort of competition with you getting something. But this is yes, that you will achieve your goal in February. Your message today is birds will bring a message of cheer. This card, if it falls distant, it could not be clear. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will brief and the birds will disappear. Okay, so basically your message here is that there could be a good message coming towards you. It could be about a job, a pay rise, some sort of income, financial thing with the diamonds. If there's something not so nice coming in, it's just basically saying it'll only come in for a brief time and be gone again. So any stress or whatever will pass quite quickly. Okay, so that's Tewo. Have we got a name for Egyptian yet? Have we got a star sign or a name for Egyptian? Egyptian famous, are you still here? Let's move on. We've got Anna and SB. Hang on a sec, guys. I just got a notification. Thank you, Tewo. Sneeze. Jassas has paid. Thank you, Jassas. Male Taurus, what are the energies of Maja towards me? What do you see in terms of... Okay, so we're going to do Jassas right now. I've paid Mini. Mini reading for Jassas. Thank you, Jassas. Much appreciated. Okay, so everyone on the free list, Egyptian famous, if you're still here and you let me know your first name or your star sign, I don't need both, but if you let me know what that is, I can then look at that question for you. I just need to focus on your actual name or star sign to match it up, because saying Egyptian famous is kind of, for me, it doesn't work. Okay, after Jassas, we've got some more coming in. Let me check. Okay, after Jassas, we have Jita. Jita has paid for a full reading, detailed reading for Jita. Her question's not on here. Okay, so Mama B, we've got 2 paid readings at the moment. We've got Jassas, which I'm going to do right now, and Jita, and we'll come back to, Tewo is done. We'll come back to Anna, SB, and Anjali. Mama B and Cami will get you guys done as well, but we need that Egyptian famous. We just need a first name or a star sign for me to do that one. But anyway, I'm moving on to Jassas. After Jassas, if I have a name for, or a first name or a star sign for Egyptian, I'll come back and do that, and then I'll do Jita, okay? Because it's only a quick thing, and I've got this card sitting here ready for Egyptian. I'll just move them out the way. All right, let's get to it. I'll just turn my camera on because I like talking to who I'm talking to when I'm doing a reading. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Bear with me. The next door neighbour's plant that I'm allergic to. Bless me. It's in flower at the moment. And every time I go out the backyard or I'm sitting anywhere in the front part of the house near her house, the pollen is just horrendous for me. I've had sinus headaches, sinus infection. I spent part of the weekend laying in bed with a massive pain in my face from all of this, and I must have sneezed about 50 times yesterday. 50 times. So yeah, just excuse me with the sneezing. Anyway, just sass. We're going to look at the connection between you and Marja for a mini reading, okay? And then we'll do a yes and no at the end of it for you. What I'll do is I'll remove this over here. This card belongs to Egyptian when we get to her or him. And this one here will be for Jasas to just add to the reading. Alrighty, let me put that back on so it doesn't stop. Let me set my timer. Now, if you're new here, this is a paid mini reading. Oh, Gita, you want 2 minis. Okay, sorry. 2 mini. No problem, Gita. We'll do 2 questions for you when we get there. Oh, gosh. I might have to go and take a antihistamine. If anyone knows a natural help for allergy, please let me know what it is. Because I prefer using natural stuff to medications. All right. My clock's all gone out of whack. It says 47 minutes. That would be a very long reading. I actually did a private reading the other day. Okay, let's get started. Good luck, Jasas. So we're looking at the connection between Jasas and Marja. What is the feelings? What's the connection between Jasas and Marja? Get them ready. Get them ready for yes and no. Jasas and Marja. Show me the connection. How does Marja feel about Jasas? What is the connection? I might have to go and grab tissue. JasasMaja. And we'll just give her an extra one. And we'll give her one from the bottom as well. Okay, it looks like you've got a lot of fear and problems. Possibly maybe something in the past happened between you that wasn't very good between you and her. And it can just be where you've been in the dark about how you actually feel about things. Because this is you showing that you have a deep affection towards this person. And it's like she's your dream come true. But this is showing me where it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. In fact, it seems to be going in the opposite direction to what you're wanting, Jasas. But when I look at Marja, Marja sometimes is a little bit confused about what she's wanting and where she wants to go in her life. She does have a deep affection. I'm assuming it's how she feels about you, but she's also trying to be a responsible person at the moment. So she might have duties at work, or she might have duties and responsibilities to her family at the moment. But this looks like somebody that's just basically not really available to explore anything. But she is thinking of her future about what she wants to do. I'm just going to pause the clock because my nose is going to run like a tap. I need to go and grab some tissues. Hang on. Ah, crap. Oh, the sneezing has begun. The eyes are starting to water. It's probably another reason why I slept. I couldn't sleep last night because of probably the medication and other things that was going on in my world. And when I take antihistamine, the ones that don't make you sleepy, they can last all night where I can't go to sleep. But anyway, I am told, and I have researched, that sneezing is actually where you're pissed off at somebody or you're angry about something and you're trying to spit it out there. All right, so back to this reading. Sorry, Jasass, I had to race and grab some tissues. Yeah, so I do feel that she has admiration. She thinks about you at times. Sometimes she's kind of lonely and a little bit confused about what she wants. Over here, I feel like it's somebody that won't speak up, that she's scared to say something. She's worried about saying something. And you've got the same card, but you've got a more stronger energy of, I'd really like to tell her how I feel, but what if she rejects me, or what if this and that? Because I see a lot of fear around you. I don't know if you've had something really tragic or something really drastic happen in the recent past or over the last 12 months or so, but it does look like you've been going through something, and all your wishes and that feel like they're all closed in and not happening. But for her, it's like she's making some slow and steady plans about what she wants. All right, let's see what else we get, Jasass. Oh, I did 4 knocks on there. That's different. I usually do 3. Okay, so show me Marja and Jasass. Is there a connection? How does Marja feel? Show me about Jasass with Marja and Marja with Jasass. Show me. Jasass, could you please tell me, have I done the reading between the 2 star signs? What's her star sign and your star sign? If I haven't done it, I'll put a star next to it and I'll get that reading done and on my channel for you about the 2 star signs together. And anybody else in the room, if you've got 2 star signs you'd like me to read on, let me know what they are and I'll do a recording on that and put it on my channel for you. Jasass, this is looking pretty good. This is where you want something to happen. You want it now. You want it yesterday. You want to be with this person. You want to go on an adventure with this person. I think like you sometimes give up and go inside your head and go, oh, nothing's going to happen here. You do have a twin flame soulmate connection between the 2 of you. You have something to do with an air sign, and then this is Gemini and this is Aquarius. So there's a lot of air sign energy that I'm seeing here. So I don't know if she's Gemini and you're Aquarius or vice versa. It could be the thing. The star is saying not to give up on this, not to let this thing go, that just keep slowly trying to pursue this connection. But I do feel that there is some sort of love and secret kind of thing that she doesn't let you know, and she might not tell anybody about it. But I also feel that at the moment she might be busy with commitments, work, family, stuff that she has to get done, and there's some sort of celebration coming up around her. Something nice there. I do feel that both of you share something in common as well. Like you might like the same food, the same music. You might like the same sporting stuff. I don't know. There does look like there's a connection. But I also feel that sometimes you're with groups of people that doesn't match with what she believes in or what she likes. So you've got to be careful that, let's say that, I don't know, you're a particular religion that is totally against whatever her religion is. It could be a conflict there, a conflict of interest there. But other than that, from her point of view, I'm seeing nice energy. From your point of view, I'm seeing this roadblock, and negative kind of feeling. We'll give you one of these. Your message on here is, this is about the bear. It's about telling you to hold your position, hold strong on what it is you want, protect what's yours. Sorry guys, I've got like water just running out my nose with this allergy. Spend your time and resources with care. Don't waste your time on things that are just not there or whatever at this time, and don't waste money at this time. Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera off because you don't need to see me blowing my nose and sneezing and all. Sorry, guys. I wanted the camera on so I can talk to you, but yeah, not like this. She is a Gemini. Okay, yeah, well, she come up in her own reading. Now, we'll just do a yes and no. I'm just blowing my nose again. Oh, my God. It's just all of a sudden, one sneeze and then it runs like a tap. And it runs like a tap all day. All right, until I take something. But I really rather not take a tablet. I'm actually drinking lemon, chamomile, honey, manuka honey, and turmeric tea. I was told by a lady that lives in India to put turmeric in my tea, and I have to say that when I had the throat infection and the sinus infection and the cough, this stuff was brilliant. And I've never thought of putting turmeric spice in my tea, but it's fantastic. I think that turmeric is an actual type of curry or something, isn't it? A sweet curry? You're not going to believe this, but when I make a pasta sauce, I make it like the old traditional Italian kind of pasta sauce, but I put turmeric in it, which is definitely not part of Italy makeup. They don't put turmeric in pasta sauces on a regular basis, but I do. All right, just to finish off, we will do, oh, so you're on earth with an air. Could work. Could work. A lot of forceful energy with the Taurus energy, and then a lot of floating around in fantasy with the air sign energy, where a lot of up in the head and a lot of more grounded with the Taurus energy. But anyway, just think about a yes or no question just to finish your reading. Yes or no for Jasas. We have a yes in time. There's something about mending a broken heart here, disappointments, betrayals, things just not going the way you thought. It can be a past broken heart here. We have the second chakra, which is paying attention to family values, traditions. It can be about fertility. It can be about pregnancy, family. It can even be a sexual, sensual kind of card, but we've got that message there. Then we got the Healer of the Ages. So I feel like this card with this coming out is healing. At the bottom we've got you need to rest and rejuvenate before you make any more plans. So I'm getting a yes answer though to your question at the moment. It could be a yes with a delay. So if you said you and Marja are going to go to some sort of thing together, maybe not the first one, but maybe the next one. You know, like it's some sort of delay there on all of that. Okay, I'm just looking and wondering what the hell. Hang on a sec. Oh, I was just wondering, there's this jacket hanging up in this room, and I'm thinking, who the hell owns that jacket? And it's my jacket that my daughter wore one night, and she's come home late and hung it in this room instead of putting it back where it belongs. All right, so that was Jasas. Thank you so much, Jasas, for the mini donation. Now, guys, if you want to make a donation, we have a mini donation, which is $6 US paid over at PayPal, or we have an $11 detailed reading donation. Gita, you're up next with the 2 minis. Now, Mama B, did we find out what Egyptian famous's first name or star sign was to do that question, or has she gone? Might not want to put a star sign on there for some reason. I don't know. So if you're asking a question, oh, you're a Virgo. There we go. There we go. So your question was, I'll have to scroll back now. Where's your question, Egyptian? Way back. Where is it? So Egyptian, the Virgo wants to know, is Kay the Libra being a good friend towards you? Okay, good luck. This card was yours, selected before. Egyptian famous, the Virgo. The Virgo would like to know, is Kay the Libra a good friend to the Virgo? Is Kay the Libra being a good friend to the Virgo? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not, Egyptian. This is not looking very nice. Maybe there used to be a good connection there between you and this person, but this is where you are looking at your options here about whether to continue this friendship or not. I feel there's been some sort of deception has gone on between you and this Libra person. And also over here, there's some sort of jealousy, envy kind of energy coming off this Libra person. So if I looked at this straight out as yes and no, we got yes, we got maybe, we've got no, no, and under here we've got yes. So we need one more. We'll just cut the middle. We got more of a yes than a no, but If you can get past this kind of thing, because this is where somebody deceives you because they're jealous in some way. So she or he might be telling you some sort of lies about something. There's something going on that is hidden here. And it's because of some kind of jealousy thing going on. But you might be actually at a crossroads with this person and deciding whether you're going to continue the friendship or not in the coming future. Anyway, answer to your question, are they being a good friend to you? At times I think yes, and at other times I think maybe not. I don't know, I could just hear a weird buzzing sound just then. I don't know if anybody could hear that. Also, okay, so this is all about friendship and desire. This is telling you to be on the lookout for passion and love. If it comes out with negative cards, which it did, it's saying be wary of someone with dubious actions. So it could be that someone's trying to deceive you, or yeah, it could be somebody trying to deceive you or something there. So just be careful with this friendship. I'm not too certain about it. Okay. If you wanted to go more details into it, Egyptian, all you got to do is hit that PayPal thing, $6 US, and we'll look at you or her. I don't know if it's a he or a she, this Libra energy, K the Libra, but we could have a better look at it. All right, Jita, you're up next with your 2 questions. I'm just going to go and check PayPal to see who else has paid. So that's Egyptian is done, Taiwo is done. On the free list, the only people we've got, Mama B, should be Anna, SB, and Anjali, yourself, and Cami. Okay, that's it. List is closed. Let me just have a look at what's going on in PayPal. All right, so we have a Katarina. Katarina, that's spelt very differently. That would be nearly a detailed reading. It should be a couple of dollars more because it's come out in Australian dollars. So that's near a detailed reading. So 1 detailed reading, and also you paid for a mini reading. So I don't know if you paid the extra money for it to be a full detailed long reading with 2 yes and no's at the end of it, or you've paid for 1 detailed reading, 1 mini reading, but we'll get to you in a minute. We've got 2 yes and no's for 2 mini readings for Jita up next. Okay, so Jita, have we got your questions there? Will you get a promotion in your current job by next June? Well, that's a long way away, so hopefully that's a yes. Have we got your second question ready? Okay, so that's 1 question. Have we got the second question ready as well? So can you please get the second question ready, Jita? All right. Or is that the second question? Doesn't matter. I'm going to work with that one first. All right. Thank you, Jita, for the donation. Will Jita be getting a promotion by June next year? Is Jita going to be getting a promotion by June next year? Now, with the rate of the economy all around the world at the moment, with all of these weird and fantastic things going on that seem to have all sparked with a little bug that went around the world, yeah, well, it could be very dubious with financial situations at the moment, but we'll see. Will Jita be getting a promotion by June next year? Will Jita get a promotion by June in her current job by June next year? This is looking like a yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is looking like a yes here. This would be the work that you're going to be doing. It does look like somebody will be leaving the job. Somebody might get fired. Somebody might go on annual leave and not come back. Somebody might decide that they're going to move on to a different company or whatever it is that you do. And that's how it looks like that you get a promotion because somebody else goes. There is some need for you to be traveling though. So I don't know if you're going to have to travel to a different, let's say you work for a company and they've got companies in 5 different states. You might get a promotion that involves you moving to a different part of the company or a different state or something like that, because I feel like something to do with travel is involved in your job movement. We have you and the boss here, very, very happy, very ecstatic. You want to celebrate that you've got this promotion, but be prepared. The promotion's not just going to be about the money. The promotion's going to be a lot more work's going to be put on your shoulders as well. And you may get a bit stressed about that in the coming future, but I'm getting a definite yes about all of that. Katarina, I'll talk to you in a sec when I'm finished this reading. I've been reading since I was 11 years old and I'm currently 57 years old. I've been untrained and I do all types of readings, okay? But I'll talk about that in a sec. Okay, show me Jita and her job promotion. All of this stuff I'm doing here, nobody's shown me how to do anything. I just pick up on stuff and I feel stuff, I hear stuff, I dream stuff, it happens. I talk to people who've crossed over, all sorts of stuff. And while we're on the subject of somebody crossing over, Jita, there is somebody that's been trying to connect with you, something to do with August. A female energy. I feel like she was very much loved by you and lots of people, but she's around you trying to show you something about balancing your life out. This here could represent government. You're probably thinking 10 of Swords usually means defeat and unsuccessful. To me, 10 of Swords in this could represent with the double tens. It could represent something official, some sort of signing of a contract. This would be the new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. This is a new learning curve. This is something new you're going to be doing. It's not going to be as big as you wanted it. So if you were wanting, I don't know, $50 a week more, it might be $40 a week more. So you'll still get it, but it won't be as big as you thought. There's also returning to past skills and making amends with somebody as well. I do feel you might have a bit of an argument with somebody because of this job promotion, or you might be more time at work, or you might need to travel or move or something, Jita. So I do feel there might be some arguments that spring up either with a loved one, a partner, a family member. So be prepared for you getting the promotion. You're going to be happy. The money's going to be better, but somebody's not too happy. You are getting some sort of message from somebody that passed over. I'd have to say she died from some type of food or medication in a hospital, and 2 doctors looked at her, but they couldn't fix the problem. She may have been in a nursing home. There's some sort of medical care, something that went wrong here, and she was quite a sick lady before she passed. It's not really showing me what she had wrong. It's not showing me things like cancer or the pelvis or nothing. It's just mainly showing me the stuff she was eating or the tablets she was taking. Something wasn't right here. But she's trying to guide you at the moment on a personal level. So be on the lookout for anything hereditary wise as far as health goes. If you're going to be working in some sort of health department, well, those cards are kind of just steering towards that. Okay, so the buzz is going. Your message from here. It's the sun. You got the sun. The sun will warm your day, brighten your day. Good luck is finally going to come your way. The closer the location gets, the sweeter the bliss. Energy abounds and summer bliss. That's a definite yes about the promotion. Wow. All right, so yes or no, Jita, and then we'll get on to your second question. I just want to talk quickly to Katarina. Okay, so here we go. Yes or no for the question in Jita's mind. Yes or no for the question in Jita's mind right now. When I get to this section of the reading, Katarina, when I do yours, you don't need to write your yes or no question, okay? You just need to write your first question, whatever it is. If you're asking about another person and you say, my love, let me know your love's star sign or your love's first name and things like that, okay? Just so I can put the focus into it. All right, Jita has a question in her mind. Is it yes or no? We're tick off one tick there. It's more of a yes than a no. Stop stressing yourself about it, Jita. You are worried about money and that at this moment. So what my suggestion would be, anything you can sell that you don't need, sell it. Anything that you need to keep, look after it. Watch out for what's going on in your financial situation at the moment. But you have key to success and value and love and everything. So it's a yes to your first question in a very positive way, but you're being told to stop stressing. You're stressing a little bit too much about things. All right, now, Katarina, before we move on to Jita, yeah, I first picked up a poker deck when I was 16 years old. Like I said, I'm 57 now, so 41 years ago I first picked these up. And basically I was with a girl that was Macedonian, and her mother was sitting there and putting cards on a table and flipping them. And I said, what's your mother doing? And she said she's doing fortune telling that she was taught when she was 3 years old. From the moment she was could talk and walk, she was taught how to do these fortune telling kind of things. I picked up the deck off the table without any instruction whatsoever. I shuffled them up. I copied what she put on the table, the sequence, without her even telling me how to do it. I watched her once, and then I flipped the cards and I started reading her daughter. And like, I'll just show you, if I put that card down, that could represent a lot of hard work. I might start to feel sick, which I am. I'm starting to feel sick in my stomach. So this would represent either jealousy, anxiety, or it could actually represent a stomach illness. So I pick up a message from the card, but this card could represent gossip. It could represent paperwork. It could represent cancer. It just depends on what I feel and what the sequence is. So I don't, generally speaking, like with the tarots, we've got the lovers here. Now everybody would think that's twin soul, soulmate, twin flame, lovers, going out together, and Gemini energy. So I, generally speaking, I do feel that for it, but it does have a 6 there. So to me, that could be fertility and pregnancy. It could be twins as well. So yeah, and I pick up on different things, but I might feel something. So if I got those 2 cards for somebody, I'd say somebody's probably seeing somebody else. And this would be jealousy and something secret going on. So it just depends on the sequence and what I'm picking up with feelings. So I do readings where I connect, where I can look at a photograph and talk to somebody that's died and get messages from them about how they died or what they used to do when they were alive. Have a look at some of my videos, because I've done videos way back on Jelani Day, Summer Wells. Now these are a child that went missing, a guy that they believe's murdered. I've done all of those sorts of things as well. Anyway, Katarina, I need to keep this ball rolling because I'm only online till around 2 o'clock today, and it's already 12:30 here. So Jita, you're up next, and then Katarina, you'll be after that. All right, so Jita, your second question was, what is the profession and traits of the future spouse? Okay, this is interesting. This would be like a more detailed kind of reading to look that far forward, but we'll have a look. Let's see what we get for you, Jita. Okay, Jita. Show me. Jita wants to know, show me what type of work and what the person would be like in the future that's going to be with her. The first thing I'm seeing is a silver car and a man standing leaning at the front of it. So he must like cars. It's a silver, I don't know if it's a 2-seater or it's a hatchback kind of thing. And I see him with his legs crossed leaning up against his car and the key on his fingers. Like this is a key ring. It's like he's standing there with the keys hanging on his finger waiting for you to get in the car. So a silver, I'd like to say Porsche, but it's not a Porsche. There's some sort of silver car I'm seeing in my head. So he obviously likes cars. Show me the future spouse that Jita will be with. He's only got one parent, so I don't know if one parent died or one parent left. He's got siblings, possibly brothers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's possibly born in March with the 3 threes here. I think there may be 3 of them. 3 brothers, or there's mother, father, son. But there's 3 of them. He may already have a child. I'd have to say it's probably a male. I'm going to say that this is him over here because this represents a soulmate connection. This is someone through family that you're meant to be with. So it could be extended family. It could be your brother's wife's cousin or something like that. So it can be through distant family connection, or it could be friends from the past. You will be, I don't know how old you are right now, Gita, but this normally symbolizes 3 pregnancies. 2 pregnancies that would work out. 1 pregnancy, either you don't want it or it just doesn't work. He may be a doctor, a physiotherapist, a veterinary surgeon, something to do with medical, or he may be somebody that works in the stock market, in the real estate market, anything to do with money. So he's either somebody that works with money or somebody that works with medical or healing of some kind. I think that once you're with this person, if you are planning on having children, that it's going to happen quite quickly as far as babies go. And it would be either where you're having twins or where you're having 1 baby, and as soon as that baby's born, you're pregnant again within a month. Yeah, so what's he like? I'm picking up on somebody with a bit of facial hair and more towards the light brown colouring with his hair, or even blonde or even grey, depending on how old he is. I think also this person's going to be someone that wants to be there long term, and they base what they do on what happened in their own family in the past. So I do feel the first card coming out with a black 6, that's something to do with a parent that's missing. So it could be that he's a single parent and he's only got, he's got the 1 child, and you're going to get with this person, they've already got a child, and that would represented over here, and then you and him would have children together. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. So let's see. Thank you, James. You've donated again. All right. James, welcome back. How was your weekend? 2 minis. All right, so... Oh, I have hay fever. I've had it for all weekend. It's really, the next door neighbour's flower has popped. And so now I'm going to have this. I started with the headaches, James. The headaches is the beginning of the flowering process, and now it's in full bloom and about to die off. Now it gets really bad with the sneezing. Hang on a sec, Gina. I'm just going to pause the clock because I've dropped cards everywhere for you. I'm not going to read them all. There's too many. But I will just reshuffle what dropped, because obviously these are the ones meant for you. Show me the person coming into Gina's life. What's her future sprouse? Thank you for the bless you. Thank you. I'll make a wish for one. Okay, now don't get alarmed. This would be about baby boys, cesarean birth. This person's going to be brought to you by kismet, by fate. It could be that somebody is not well or something, and you go to visit them and you hook up with a doctor or a male nurse, or somebody that's studying physiotherapy or something like that. I just feel like more along the lines of somebody that's a healer rather than somebody that's in money. He likes his nice car, so he possibly is a doctor. This could stand for Aquarius. This up here would stand for Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Yeah, so it's either a fire sign or an air sign. I don't think it's an air sign. I think it's that, because I seen the King of Pentacles was flipped over as well. That was flipped over on the floor. So I think it's trying to tell you that this person would be, sorry, not Leo and that. This person would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Forget about the fire sign. And together yous would be magic, basically. So this is a very good match. But I am picking up on a little bit of facial hair. Now, I don't know if it's just down the sidelines. Let me just turn my camera on so, because I'm doing all these motions talking to you with my hands and you can't even see me. Okay, so yeah, with the facial hair, I'm seeing like down the sides of this man's face. He may have, he likes to grow it here. There may be a bit of a moustache, not too sure. And it could even be that, you know, like some of the men, they have, what do they call it? The 5 o'clock shadow or something. It's where they deliberately keep it where the hair is showing. But yeah, I'm picking up on like my hair color underneath, like a browny sort of a sandy kind of color. He may have a bit of a bit of grey right here. Hopefully he's not gay. Not that I've got anything against that, but yeah. Yeah, and there you are. There you are underneath. There we've got the Queen there of Cups, the two of you together happily ever after. So hopefully that's helped you with knowing who this is. Now, when is this person coming, Jita? It could be in March. It could be in 3 months' time you're going to meet this person, or it could be March next year, birthday celebration, something like that. It could be 3 years away. It could be 3 years of a relationship, a friendship, getting to know him, and then bang, this is your person. But there's definitely somebody coming. It's definitely somebody coming towards you. I'm picking up on something that he might have had an injury on his left leg at some point, so he may have a tiny bit of a limp or something where he's got an old football injury or an old soccer injury, or he may have even had a cut or something on his leg at some point. So I'm picking up that there's something wrong from the knee down to the ankle. There's something that may have happened to his leg at some point. It may even be a growth or something that he's had removed off the leg. I've had that happen before when I pick up on something on the leg. And there's something on his shoulder as well. I think it's maybe some sort of mole or a patch of skin or something. Yeah. Sometimes that can be a tattoo as well. Can be a tattoo there and a tattoo on the leg. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I have seen nurses and physiotherapists and lots of people with tats, but I can't say that I've ever seen a male or female doctor with tattoos. If anybody has, please let me know in the comments. All right, what are we up to? So that was the second question for Jita. Good luck, Jita. We're up to Katerina with a full reading and a mini. What were we doing for you? Am I making progress with my spiritual awakening? I think the fact that you're looking into it and you're doing things means yes anyway. Okay, so Katerina, you paid twice. So are we doing a detailed reading on this question and then we're doing a mini question on something else? Is that what we're doing? I just need to clarify what I'm doing for you before we get started. The full reading first. Okay, so let's just set the clock for the full reading. And then when I'm finished this, at the end of this full reading, what we do, Katerina, is I pick up these and then we'll do yes and no at the top and the bottom. Did I do yes and no for Jita? Jita, are you still there? If Jita, you're still there, we got to do a yes and no. I forgot to do it. Sorry, Jita. Jita, we didn't do yes and no. Jita's still here? I'll just do it anyway. Jita's got a question in her mind. Yes or no is the answer. Jita, think of a question, please. Jita has a question in her mind. Hopefully she hasn't left anyway. I'll just do it anyway. Yes or no is Jita's question plus last messages. Sorry, Jita, I totally forgot to do the yes and no. The answer is no anyway, Gita. Yeah, we got 3 no's here, 1 blossoming abundance. Something's very, very delayed with what you are asking here. You're being told to watch your finances at this time. You're being told not to be aggressive about something, not to try and make something happen before it's ready. And eventually the blossoming abundance will come. But right now, whatever it was you were asking for right now, it's telling me more of a no than a yes. Okay, so Katerina, at the end of your 10-minute reading, I set the clock for 8.5 minutes. When the buzzer goes off, then I should be basically onto the tarot card part of your reading. And you get a couple of the Lenormand reading. And then when we're finished, we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of the detailed reading. With the mini reading, you get 1 yes and no at the end of that. Do not write your yes and no question unless you absolutely want to write it on the screen. You don't need to. I'll just focus on what you're thinking about and get shown the answer. Okay, so let's get started with the detailed reading. We'll just set the clock for the 8.5 minutes. I'm going to have to change the clock, I suppose. We'll put it for 8 minutes 47. That sounds like a good number. All right, here we go. Katerina, you're feeling disconnected emotions and feeling... What's that? I don't know what that is there. You're feeling something. I think you're saying stifled or something. Show me the progress of Katerina with this spiritual awakening path that she's on. What she needs to do. What's coming towards her. Pay close attention to your dreams. I'm hearing that loud in my head. When you have a dream, get yourself a notebook. Go and get yourself a nice big notebook. And put a pen next to it, put it next to your bed, and first thing when you wake up, even if you wake up and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, as long as you're not disturbing a partner, a child, whatever, write down, just quickly write down things, because your dreams will be telling you stuff, you know, and then you can look up online, what does this dream mean or whatever, or you can try and decipher it yourself. The other thing I'm being shown is photographs. So I don't know if you're being told to, with spiritual awakening, look at a photograph of somebody that is passed on, but somebody that means something towards your spiritual path. So let's say you were Catholic, you might want to look at one of the saints, and you might want to look at a drawing, a painting, or a photograph of that saint, and then say, tell me, show me, show me. Okay, so I'm getting these messages going off in my head about what you need to do to progress forward. Show me Katerina and her progress forward. Is she on the right track? And what's the blockage? Katerina. I love the way you spell the name, by the way. It's very, very different. Okay, I can see what's happening here. Okay. So when you started this path, this spiritual awakening thing, I'm not sure where you were wanting to go with it. You know, like when I started this thing, I just picked it up and I knew I could do it. But before that even happened, before I was 16, I was seeing like somebody standing there, or I was dreaming of a building and then the building would be built, or a train crash and the train crash would happen. So before I even picked up a deck of cards, I was already having these things shown to me. Sometimes I was scared though. Now, getting to the scared bit, I'm seeing that you had this agenda in mind. You were with people that could do these spiritual things, and you liked it. You felt like very connected to it. But you weren't sure with your other commitments in life or your other beliefs that you've been brought up on, whether you could fully commit yourself to this journey. So then the problem came in. Some things you're looking at seem to be at a distance from what you can actually have. Okay, so you might be reaching for being here on a platform, but you've got to do the baby steps before you can get to that platform. Okay. Now over here, if you're looking at what I'm looking at here, see how the cards are red here, and then see how they all turn black. The black can be fear. The black can be you've been actually going down the wrong path with the wrong people. So you got to work out what spiritual awakening means to you and what's your goal. Like, where do you want to be with this? Right now, this is my career path now. I was doing bookkeeping accounts for businesses for 25 years, 26 years or more. No, 28 years I was doing that. And then my final boss died. One retired, one died. And then it threw me into that this is it. This is the thing I'm good at. This is the thing I love. And this is the thing that I feel helps other people. So you started with a good plan. You started with a really good plan, but you weren't sure. You were jumping from pillar to post. Now, I've got people in my family and my friend circle and my working, people when I used to do accounts and things, they don't like this stuff, right? And so for me, I've got to be careful. So this could be people that don't like you going down this path, and this would be people that make you feel at home. So you're stuck in the middle of this. You're stuck here wanting to go on this journey, but you're feeling like a roadblock's coming up in front of you and it's just not happening. And the reason I feel it's just not happening is it's like if I sat down with somebody that's an atheist or somebody that just doesn't believe in anything, thinks that this whole thing's garbage, and I tried to tell them that I seen this and I predicted that, or something happened for this person, or I knew this was going to happen, or I had this dream, they'd just be sitting there and going, yeah. They're the wrong people. You got to, the people for me, the people come to me. The people come to me and I read. Because the people that come to me, they're interested in this. They know that it's something that they believe in. So over here, you need to get back to wherever you started. So wherever you started with this journey, you need to get back there. You had a spiritual friend. Where is this spiritual friend now? What is it? You don't really want to be a psychic. By spiritual awakening, I mean I want to be free to integrate with my higher potential. I want to fully embody. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you don't have to be a psychic or whatever, but you want to fully get involved with this side of things. That do you fully believe that if I say that I can see a woman standing in the hallway and she's trying to get a message through, and she had a pain here on her side, and you go, oh my God, that's my grandmother and everything. Does your higher self, your spiritual fullness, does it tell you that, yeah, I fully believe that? Or do you question it? Do you go, oh, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. So I feel like this is where you're fully into it, but you do have doubt sitting in the middle. And this is where other people will influence how you feel about it. Other people and what's happened to them. Like some people might say, oh, you're going to get involved in this awakening and you're going to end up going down an evil thing. Evil thing's going to happen. Because some people will get involved in a spiritual awakening, making contact with the other side or with their spirit guides, or and then somebody might die in the family, and then they'll go, oh my God, I shouldn't have been doing, So people will, if you're with the wrong crowd, you're going to get nowhere. If you're with the people that are spiritually minded, because there's so much different stuff out there, Katarina. There's so much stuff. Oh my gosh. I used to go to shows, and these shows, I'll just stop the clock while I'm talking to you because I don't want to waste time talking to you about this stuff. I want to do your reading. But I used to go to shows, and when I was at these shows, there would be people there with an electronic device, and they had crystals on the table. Like I've got all of these crystals, and they'd have these crystals on the table, and they tell you, which one are you drawn to? And I'd go, oh, that, and then they put this device on it, and then they'd be able to tell me from the frequency why I need that crystal. And it was really strange, to me, that was strange. And, but it was their thing. And then there was another person that would do a type of Reiki, but it wasn't Reiki. And they'd ask you to say, where are you feeling something, and they would be knocking around on things, and then they'd say, there's something here, what do you see? And they'd literally get you to visualize an animal, a person, a name, and to me that was foreign as well. And there's Akashic records. Some people are big on that. We chose our path, and everything that happens, good and bad, we chose it. I'm on the fence with that one. But there's so many beliefs out there. If you get involved with ones that are saying, nah, that's all bullshit, what do you want to do this for? It's going to feel bad. If you're involved with people that are like-minded, you're going to feel good and you're going to be on that path. Anyway, let's keep going. Katarina. Do you get fear? Because this can represent fear. I remember years ago when I was 30-something and something would come into my house or I'd feel a presence, I was scared back then. I was scared of it. And then one day I learned about protecting myself and lighting candles, whatever. And then I tried to communicate and it worked. And then I no longer had the fear about that, because there are good and bad sides to everything in life. Anyway, more for Katarina. Fear could be something that holds you back. Yeah, you do have fear of staying stuck and going back. Yeah, okay. So your fear is about repeating the old patterns, getting stuck, and then just going, oh, look, this is easy, I'll just go back there. Everybody does it, Katarina. It's not, everybody does it in their marriages, in their life, in their work, in their families. Everybody will get to some point at some time in their life, and people revert back to old patterns because they're safe, they work, and it's easier. But keep pursuing it, because I do feel that you've got some potential here with this thing happening. The Joker sitting here in the middle is where you're like, and you finally get it. You finally get something. Here, this is being stuck in the old ways, holding on to the past, and you've just said that. See that? I was shuffling that, you said that, and the first card out says you've got to let go of the past. You've got to let go of those old ways. This here could be somebody that can help you. He's usually the businessman and everything. To me, this is somebody that helps you to feel the happiness and the contentment with all of this. Try finding a spiritual church. If you've already found one, find another one. Try getting involved with people that go to spiritual churches, go to psychic fairs, things like that. See which stuff you're into. Meditation. I can't tell you enough. Meditation. There's so many meditations online on Google, on YouTube, sorry. There's so many meditations on there where you can connect with your guides. I've done a meditation to connect with my guides. It was an amazing experience for me. But pick your times as well. If you've got children or you've got family or you've got people hanging around, pick a time for yourself. Allow yourself half an hour a day, 1 hour a day where it's Katarina time. Shut the door, light your candles, and zone in. It would be good if you team up with somebody though. If you team up with somebody that's on this same path that you're doing. And you're welcome to come to my room all the time, sit and listen, join in, talk to people. I really appreciate you joining us. You will be looking at options. Now, you've got sevens everywhere. I don't know if you noticed that. Look up sevens, especially 3 sevens. Forget about them being black. Sevens is highly spiritual numbers. You have something there. Sometimes I feel like you're choosing the wrong path though. Anyway, let's finish this. The buzzer's been going for a little while there. But welcome to my family here online. This is my thing. But as I said, I've been doing readings for people of all kinds, because as soon as I learn something new, I'm just like, or if I hear something new, I've never been taught anything. I have to stipulate that. I've never been taught any of this. My friend, she went and did a numerology course. she did my numbers. I picked up the pen and the paper and I did her numbers. You know, like she didn't teach me nothing. I just seen how she did it, and bang, I just started reading numbers. But yeah, some people, you know, you pick up on these certain things, and other people, they get a little bit lost. And try and just pick out, get a notebook and write down what things you want to do. And do baby steps towards accomplishing what you want to do. But if you start to feel that you're in the wrong crowd, the wrong thing, or you're going backwards for whatever reason it is, just say, okay, I've had a down day today. Tomorrow I'll get back onto it. We've got to do your yes and no. Sorry, I shouldn't have been picking them up. So 2 yes and no's. Think about a yes and no question in your mind. The top 3 cards will be the first question. The bottom 3 cards will be the second question. Katarina has 2 questions in her mind. The first question will be answered from the top 3 cards. The second question will be answered from the bottom. Katarina has 2 questions in her mind. Please give me messages for Katarina. Her first question is at the top of the deck. Her second question is at the bottom of the deck. You keep seeing 777. 7 is a spiritual number. 7 is God, angels, Jesus, spirit. 7s is very, very to do with intuition and spirit. So the reason you're seeing the 777s everywhere, someone's trying to connect with you. I feel someone on the other side, someone that may have been born or died in July, is trying to connect with you. What were the 7s that you had? The person trying to connect with you could be young as well. Could be a young energy. It looks like somebody that was possibly a car incident or something like that, or they could have had some sort of wrong crowd, wrong timing, and then boom, they were gone. So yeah, I do feel a young energy around you, where someone, even a child energy, something happened there. It was pretty quick by the looks of it. All right, so let's get back to your questions. Katarina has 2 questions, yes or no. First question from the top, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Second question from the bottom. Okay, good luck, Katarina. And then we need your second question for your mini reading, and then we're on to James. Before we get to James, if James is okay with it, I've still got an hour online. Can we get Anna and SB's yes or no question, please? Mama B, ready? Can you just get that ready? As long as James is okay with that. If James has got to go or something, I'll just get on to James, and then we'll get back to the free list. All right, your first question is a straight out astounding yes, Katarina. We have the door to romance. Now, this could be you are asking a question about love right now. This would just be telling you the door to romance is there. The door to romance is opening. It's a yes. We've got you holding your heart in your hands, or somebody's captured your heart. Now, in regards to your passion and your drive, this simply could be about that and nothing to do with person. Over here, you've got to be aware of illusion. This is the magician in the mirror. So in life, you've got to be aware that everything you see or you hear is not going to be 100%, okay? So just be guided by that, that sometimes if something, you know, you're like, yeah, that doesn't sound right to me, it's probably not, okay? So, but you're getting a yes for your first question. And your second question, you're getting a yes, and a yes again. Your messages, just to finish off this first reading, is keep going at this. It will get stronger with time. You actually have the 6th chakra. You have the 3rd eye chakra. So you need to do, possibly you need to do a chakra meditation and put a lot of focus on a meditation on the crown and the 3rd eye chakra to do this connection. But as James would tell you, who works with Reiki, make sure you ground yourself. Grounding is very important. Whether you ground with chakras or you ground with crystals or candles or whatever else you use, meditation, please make sure you ground yourself. But this is yes, yes, and this is telling you to find your community. Find out who it is that wants to go down this path with you, because things are better with other people than doing it alone. I wish that we had access on YouTube where you guys could actually speak. The only way I could think of doing that is I make up a Discord account and we all get on Discord. So when I'm live, I've got Discord going in the background, and you can actually talk on the microphone to me in a room. So I might look into that, making a Discord room. I know it's for gamers, but I could do it for my channel, and then that way when you're asking your question, you could actually get on Discord and say, hi, it's my turn now. Yeah, I'd like to ask blah blah blah. But we then all have to add Discord and get on Discord, and you could just say, hey, it's Mama B here, and Mama B could say, you know, while I'm getting a drink or going to the bathroom, Mama B could be getting the next question on the table. But yeah, I might thinking of doing that. I might actually get Discord or something like that, and see what people think about it. I might put it on my community page and see what people think about me doing that. Because it'd be really, really nice to hear James and Mama B and Chris and everybody that comes to the room, that when it's their turn, so that you can all actually be talking. It might get distracting though, I'll have to mute it when I'm reading and then unmute it when I'm not reading. So I'll have to look into that. All right, so we've got Chris has donated as well. Thank you, Chris. Chris, what was your donation today? Let me just quickly go and check what's going on here. Okay, I've reached my base target. I do have a little slightly higher target now. So James has done the 2 minis, and Crystal, you've paid for a detailed reading, detailed for Chris. All right, so Katarina, now what's next for you is a mini read. So your second question is, okay, was Gina, the Taurus, a good friend in the past 6 months? Okay. Show me the connection between Katarina and Gina in the past 6 months. Gina, the Taurus energy. Has she been a good friend to Katarina in the past 6 months? Has Gina been a good person, good connection to Katarina? Katarina, Gina, connection. Yeah, that's good. I feel that you've been more of a friend to her than the other way around. What I mean by that is all your cards are red. This is someone true, friendship, telling the truth, you know, wanting to learn things together, wanting to grow together, celebrate, be the same place, same time, enjoy similar things with each other. For her, it starts off good. This is somebody that's a responsible friend. This is somebody that wants to be with you in your same house with you or going places together. But here, I don't know if she got ill. I don't know if somebody stepped in from the past here. But I do feel that she's looking at you and you're on a journey together, but something happened here. Somebody told her something, or somebody did something. This can represent somebody that got very sick or got very depressed. But something definitely happened here that kind of put a dent in what's happening. But you asked, has she been a good friend to you over the last 6 months? I do feel yes, she has. I feel like you came back together or something, that you come together and then you fall apart and then you come back together or something. The connection between the two of you is looking pretty damn good. This is having fun together, exploring things together. There is one negative energy, and I don't know if it's this male here. This male can be everybody's friend. It can be somebody connected to her. It could be her father. It could be her partner. It could be her brother. It could be her boss, because they got the same symbols. So I feel that whoever he is, at times could cause an issue for the two of you. But it does look pretty damn good. If we take that one away and these away, This is a fantastic bond between two people. But I do feel that at times she may, I'm hearing the word betray your trust. So you may tell her something that you've been thinking about and you tell her not to tell somebody, but she's got a close friendship with somebody else and she decides to let them know about something about you. So I feel sometimes she might step out of the line with your trust. But then this is two people working together, committed to each other on their friendship. Again, this is someone interfering. This here is just thinking up plans together about things to do, going on a trip together, going to school together, learning something new together, going to a church together, whatever. He's coming up as something good, but I'm wondering whether because he's connected to her that sometimes he pulls her away from you for some reason or doesn't want her around you, or but this could represent some sort of illness or deception, because this is where you're being truthful about how you feel about something. This is where somebody's not talking or shutting you out for some reason sometimes. Let's get some more information. She abandons you at times. It's because of somebody else. It's because of somebody else. I had that situation when I was a young girl. There was 3 of us and it never worked. It was either them 2 and me alone, or me and one of them and the other one alone, or me and the other one alone. But it never worked with very long for 3 of us. Yeah. Show me more information about Katarina and Gina, please. This is abandonment. Walking away. I think what you're being told here is sometimes you need to walk away, disconnect from the negative feeling. This here is showing somebody that gets very depressed and up in her head about things. She could lay awake at night about things. It could be the energy she puts on you, or she blames you for feeling like that sometimes. But yeah, this is showing where sometimes you might yourself need to disconnect your emotions from this person. But this here is like where you constantly come back together and make a new start. It could be that, you know how the old saying, and the buzzer's going, the old saying about you sometimes have a friend that is for a purpose, other times you have a friend that's for a lifetime. So there's sometimes a friend that will come into the picture and you think it's going to be forever, and then it falls apart. And other times you'll have a friend that forever, forever friend. The Page of Cups would indicate that it might be a friendship that's coming to the end of its journey. Down the bottom here, we got the hanging around waiting at the moment card. We'll just give you 2 of these and then we'll do a yes and no to finish your reading. Show me more about Katarina and Gina. I do feel she's been a good friend, but I just feel like, so she's got a difficult marriage going on. Yeah. So when there's a marriage involved and that's your friend, that would pull her in that direction where she's trying to fix that. And if you said anything like, oh, he's done this again, or I hate when he does this, she will pull away from you because she knows that you know the bad parts about things, and then you're going to say, why do you stay with him or whatever. So yeah, then the friendship will pull towards where she wants to keep the marriage going, but she knows how you feel about what's going on or whatever. So that can get tricky when there's somebody married and a friendship. Because as friends, we sit and we talk, and we tell all the nasty business that's going on. And then, of course, the other person on the other side of it, they care about your well-being. And we form our opinions about what we think. You're being shown that go on journeys when the journeys are there. Enjoy the journeys with each other. This can be that grounding yourself with her, working out what works with her. Maybe you can only see her once a week, once a month or something, and you plan a get together, you have a good time. Hi, see you next month, let's do this again. So yeah, I feel like some sort of planning with this friendship. But there are going to be mountains to climb with this person. It is going to be tough sometimes with her. But I do feel like you're in the process of disconnecting your emotions from this person at the moment. All right, so let's just do a yes or no. And thank you again for coming to the channel. I do hope you've subscribed, everybody. Please hit that subscribe, thumbs up, share the video. If you know somebody that wants to come to my channel that loves readings, please bring them here. Especially people that want to use PayPal and Super Chat. I need the donations. This is my job, guys. All right, yes or no to finish this off. Thank you. Meh, I'll have a look in a sec. Thank you if you have donated. I'll go and check for that. And Mama B, we've got Anna there. What happened to, Anna was next. Anna and SB, I want to do them two yes and no's. Okay, yes and no for Katarina just to finish off. This is one yes and no question now, Katarina, just to finish this last bit off. Katarina has a question in her mind, plus last messages for Katarina for today. Thank you. We got a straight out yes here. Same cards as before. You're being told something about following your passion, following your dream, but first meditate. Step back, rest, rejuvenate, and then come out fighting, ready for another day. This could be about a job, a friendship. It could be about your spiritual journey. Whatever it is, you've got a yes there. It's a very positive reading there. Bottom of the deck, we got victory and success will be yours eventually. It's at the bottom because it's not here yet. But you're being told to meditate. A lot of the stuff in this reading today was meditate. Sorry, I've got itchy eyes and sneezing and these damn flowers next door. All right, let me just go and check PayPal. I might go and grab something to eat before I keep going. Okay, before James, Meh had actually donated before James. So Meh, you're next. Sorry, Meh, I didn't see that before. I'll just put an arrow there. So James, you're not next. It's actually Meh that is next. So Meh has paid for a mini reading for Meh. And then we got James with 2 minis, and then we got Crystal with a detailed reading. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go and grab, I don't know, I'll just go and check what I've got out there to eat because I need something. Actually, I might grab yogurt. Oh, I've got strawberries. Actually, I've got a salted caramel candle burning, and I've got a salted caramel nut bar, so I'll have that. All right. So, up next, excuse me with my mouth full. Okay, so we'll do the 2 little free ones, and then Matt, you're up next. Anna. Will you find your desired job in 4 months? Will Anna get her desired job in 4 months? You're very welcome, Katarina. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got lots of information out of that. Will Anna find her desired job in 4 months? Let me just check how much timing this is going to take. That will be at least 20 minutes there. 15 there, 5 there. I'm going to turn everything off now, Mama B, because that brings me to just after 2 o'clock. So I'm going to stop all donations and everything now. So we're just going to do Meh, James's double mini, and then Crystal's reading, and then we'll do SB if she's still here. SB and Charlie, you Mama B, I'll do on WhatsApp if that's okay. Cami, we'll get Cami done if Cami's still here as well. Cami's still here, I can see that. All right, let's just turn. What's happening with Chris? Am I doing Chris's? Chris said good night, Chris. Cami said good night. Oh, Cami's going? Okay, Cami, we'll get you done tomorrow. Cami, if you come online tomorrow, I'll put, even if you come in and you're the last one on the list, I'll put you first because you were helping here today. So, all right, I'm just turning this all off now. Mama B, can you put crosses and crisp? It's closed. Thank you, Chris. You've got that done. All right, so let's just do Anna's quick free yes and no, and then we're on to Karen's, mess question next. I've just done Katerina, not Karen. We already did that one. All right, so the question for Anna. Will you find your desired job in 4 months? Will Anna get her desired job in the next 4 months? Will Anna get a desired job in the next 4 months? Do a money bowl, Anna. Do a money bowl and burn a bay leaf. Get a bay leaf. Get bay leaf. And get the leaf. And write down whatever the job is. You want to work at KFC or you want to work at Myer and just write with a texter, right, I want to work there, light a white candle, say, I'd like to get this job, spirit, please make it happen, and burn it, poof, burn it up. I use these things for, you know, like wishes and things, whatever, or sometimes I just use it and put it in bowls and things like that, round candles. It's good, you know. Bay leaves have got some sort of spiritual property. I think all leaves. I think it doesn't have to be bay leaves. If you've got a tree out the front, like I've got eucalyptus trees everywhere where I live, I could literally just go and pull off some leaves there, let them dry out, and I could do it with eucalyptus leaves. Actually, I might do that because eucalyptus leaves smell really, really nice. Anyway, here we go. Will Anna be getting her desired job? But yeah, make yourself a little money bowl. Look up money bowl on Google and have a look. This is where you're getting quite desperate about the money, but this is yes. And I feel like it's going to come through somebody that is close to you. So somebody that admires you or knows you from the past. It could be from a family member. But yeah, there will be some sort of desired job coming up. And it's going to be right in time because of the financial constraint. And this is where you speak up and you be heard. But that's yes. Within 4 months, you should be getting the job. But yeah, it's going to come just in time because of the financial situations and everything. It could mean that you'll get the job you want, but the money, pardon me, the money might not be up to what it needs to be at the beginning. All right, so have we got SB as well there? We got SB and Charlie. So that was Anna, SB and Charlie, and then you, Mama B, I'll do on WhatsApp, and Cami is gone. So the free list is done. Apart from Mama B, I'll do hers on WhatsApp, and we're on to Meh. Now, Meh, where is her question? Egyptian, if you're still here, in the comments below the video, not this chat, go to the comments below the video and write down what time or around what time your video was. And if you just put, like, let's say it was, you put 01 ... and then you put 15 for instance. Then it should turn blue, and when you come back, you just click on that and it'll take you back to where your reading started. So other than that, you can just put 1 hour in the comment section, and then you just push along to 1 hour, and then you can re-listen to what I was telling you. You can listen to your reading again. I always tell people to save the reading so they can come back and listen to it later. That's how they realized like this happened and that happened and whatever. All right, what are we waiting on? Meh. Let me just scroll back for meh is question. There's did I get the donation? Have we got your question yet? No. Okay, I'll just check online to see if your question's in there. Oh, it's here. Like say a mini reading on love situation for next year. Okay, meh. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting it fine. Chris, I might need to do yours on WhatsApp as well today. Yeah, I need to finish up. I came on late today. All right, meh. Let's have a look at love messages for you coming in for next year. And thank you, Meh, for choosing to donate today. How is Meh's love life? I'm just going to say your name in my head because I know your name. Looking for next year. Pretty rocky road to start, but it does look like you're looking towards something that's stable and everything. I do think work interferes, or illness or family, something interferes with your whole progression with love life, like you're too focused on work or money or what's going on at the moment. As we move forward, there's something to do with triple aces here. This means something's going to take a year to evolve. We do have this loving character here that shares a common interest with you. So it could be something that you go to, like I go to the same gym all the time, or I go to some cafe and have my lunch once a week. It's something like that, something regularly that you do where this person is here, because this is a common interest. So if you play a sport, or you play an instrument, or you go to a bar, or it's like you're meeting this person. It could be online chatting as well, where you're constantly talking to this person online. Both faces are upside down though. I do feel there's going to be some other drama going on in your life over the coming months. It could be something to do with family or work, some sort of stress I'm picking up on here. And not too much about love life. Hopefully these cards turn around as we look again. It's still looking at money and friendship. There's definitely friendships coming in. There is certain people that are going to let you down. Something you thought might develop into something more. It looks like it's just not going to work properly. I think you might be looking at changing where you go and what you do by the time we get down here. But this is telling me it's going to take a year of very big ups and downs as far as things go. There is some sort of medical thing showing up in here, but we're not reading about that today, and it is a mini reading, but there is something around a male and a medical situation there. It could be something to do with this man's head as well that's coming up. I just feel like something else is going to take your energies in a different direction away from love. But let's see what we get here for you, Matt. Show me. Love situation going into next year. All right, what do we got? Aces again. What was at the bottom? All right. So, you're going to be juggling situations, all right? I do feel there may be something to do with somebody not well, a lot of work, or a job going down, or something. I just feel like there's a lot of other stuff going on, and love's going to be like the last thing on your mind. Down here, it could be a Virgo energy that's coming in. We have got double aces, which usually means a year away or over next year. There is conflict going on as well, and get me out of here. I need an escape route. But then down here, we do have the King of Hearts here, and you had the King of Hearts in here, didn't you? Was it King of Hearts or King of Diamonds? Yeah, King of Hearts. Okay, so got King of Cups, King of Hearts. So that's a water sign. That is Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be though, but that is the King of Love. It's like somebody comes in to rescue you. Because this can be where you're on your own and you're like, oh my God, when's something going to happen? When's somebody going to help me out of this? And then you've got Mr. Love hanging around you down the track. But I think the cards today, they're not really showing me, I'm just checking on the timer here. Yeah, it's about to go off. It's not really showing me a big love connection kind of thing going on at the moment. It's just showing some sort of stressful thing. Could be involving money, work, financial situation. Could be involving a male member of the family that is not well or something like that. Yeah, but then eventually in comes the King of Hearts. In comes the King of Love. So, sorry, it's not really showing me much. If you wanted a description on that, to me, I'm picking up on somebody that would be a plumber or an electrician, or they build houses, or carpet cleaning, whatever. I feel like it's somebody that's using their hands to work. I also feel like it's somebody that likes sports, in particular football, things like that. They might even play sports. They might go to the gym, stuff like that. And I'm feeling like a dark brown haired person, even a bald head person, no facial hair. And I'm just feeling like this is a family kind of guy. It's a family kind of guy. But is it going to be soulmate, twin flame, bells and whistles going off? No, I don't think it's that. I think it's a friendship, and it's solid, and it's somebody working in the same direction as you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. So let's just do yes and no to finish your reading. Anna, I did do your yes or no about your job, I think it was. Yes, it is there. Just scroll back. All right. So last bit for meh. Just think about a yes or no question. Let me just tick yours off. Yes or no for meh. Yes or no for meh. I think you were wanting a yes with this community card here. The community card is yes. It's telling you to be with like-minded people, to be with a family, to be at work, to study, whatever. Bottom of the deck is yes as well. It's telling you to ground yourself. Be with people that are like you. You know, be with people that make you feel good or whatever. Here, I feel like this is either you are like, why is my sister married, or why is my friend so happy, you know, where's mine? So it could be that you're a little bit envious sometimes of other people's lifestyle. Other times it could be somebody's jealous of you. And over here, I feel like you're stressing yourself out about when's it going to happen? When's this stuff going to come? But the answer to the question, unfortunately, if you're wanting a yes, it's yes and no. Because we've got two no's, we got a yes here and we got a yes here. So we'll just say, show me, is it yes, more yes or no? More yes or more no? So at the moment it's maybe. It's not going to say anything, but let's just see, are we swinging more towards yes or no? One card. More towards a yes. More towards a yes eventually. I do feel there's something going on in the family. Uncle, father, grandfather, a male, something to do with male. If it's a female, it will be a hormone thing, because there was a lot of male energy coming up in that reading. Yeah. Alrighty, that is meh. Up next, we have good old James. Okay, James, can we have your... Oh, okay, before we do James, we'll do... Is SB gone, Mama B? What are you saying about SB? SB must be gone, is she? Okay, we'll cross SB out. I'll just wait till you say something, Mama B. And Charlie, is my divine counterpart planning on meeting me soon? What happened with SB? There's James's question. Hang on, James. I'll just quickly do this. Is Anjali's divine counterpart planning to meet her soon? I love the way they say that. Like, I wouldn't even think to say that my husband is my divine counterpart. It just sounds beautiful. It sounds so good. Is Anjali's divine counterpart planning to meet her soon? Yes, they're looking into it. Yes, they're strategizing a plan and they're making their decisions. Okay, so, and there you have it. There's the caring connection, the two people coming together. Now, this first card is a maybe. It's where somebody's looking at what they need to do to bring this thing to happen. This is where they're making their plans for the future. And this here is where right now they're standing, deciding, do I put more energies into work at this time and then pursue Anjali, or do I start coming towards Anjali? Hopefully they're going to come towards you soon because we got the caring connection at the bottom. But I have to say the answer to your question is yes, they are planning. They are in the process of planning what they want to do. They might be finishing up with something else at the moment. They could be in a relationship that is over and they're waiting for that to completely be finished and then they come towards you. They might be finishing up in a job, whatever. So something's coming to an end for them to come on the journey. But hopefully for you and Anjali, it's coming soon. Okay, James, what have we got? Let me have a quick drink and a bite of my nut bar. Should you go back to school to become a counselor? Oh, yes, James. I think that's a great idea. Sorry for talking my mouth full. Are they your two questions? Because I thought we did the 4-day-a-week thing last week. And I said, yeah. I think you asked it in a different way. Should you do the extra day that you've got available now at the other place? Anyway, so James, here we go. Should James go back to schooling and learn to be a counsellor? I tried doing it, James, and it was just too much tragedy. I couldn't do it. With what I do like this, I would come home and just feel wrecked by other people's lives, like what goes on. There's so much horrible stuff. But I was working in a women's centre and I was working with abused children as well. So, you know, that was pretty damn tough. I would have been better working with people in grief, people that have died. For what I do, would have been better for me. Anyway, should James go back to schooling and learn counselling right now? And a lot of people right now, James, they need counselling. That's the schooling, that's the learning. I do think it will be a struggle for you with that black 8 there of choosing which path to take with it. But this is a definite yes. That I don't know if you'd be in line with getting some sort of payment or scholarship to do that kind of training. You know, like I know if people apply for the police force, you can get a scholarship, you know, you can get money and stuff. But this looks like you might be entitled to some kind of payment to do the training. The clubs just represent paperwork and study and learning. The 10 of Diamonds is that once you're qualified, you could be making a shitload of money. Sorry to say it like that, but where I see a problem happening is where you've got to do the training. So out here with counselling, you cannot just do the whole thing online. You have to go to campus. I think it's once a month or something. You have to actually be face to face. And then, of course, once you get into the actual test run of counseling, you have to have clients. You have to have people that you're counseling and trying, how to do this. So that's where an issue is going to happen. On the one hand, it's going to be fitting that in with your jobs that you're doing right now. And on the other hand, it's going to be the best training might be in California, or the best training might be in Idaho. So I'd suggest that right now, this is you investigating who has the counseling course, how long does it go for, how much does it cost, where is it located, how often have you got to be on campus. So this is you doing all your investigation. This is you being successful with your application. You may apply to 2 separate places and you'll get both, and then you'll be choosing. But I do see a movement thing could be a problem. So your jobs at the moment are, let's say, 15 minutes from home, and the campus might be an hour. And you've got to decide, do I stay living here closer to work, or do I end up moving to be closer to the campus because now I'm getting right into this? Money may become an issue as well, but this could be that you'll know that once you're qualified, there would be a lot of money. You could be working with families. You might go into the line of counseling, in particular with young males. So you might be working with teenage boys, or men who've got divorced and their wife's died or something, and they've got little kids, because I do feel a parenting kind of counseling going on over here. You might even be working with kids that are in school, be the counselor at the local school or something like that. But should you do it? Yeah. Bang, yes. There's no question about that. You should be doing it. I think you'd be very successful, especially if you're working within a male kind of atmosphere. It could be drugs and alcohol. You might end up working with people that are trying to get off drugs and alcohol, addictions, things like that, because the double 8s can represent addictions. Gambling. I don't think it's gambling, because the money would be opposite money. It'd be black and red, and it's not. And you got 2 red 5 cards, which is truth. So it could be drug and alcohol abuse. It could be children, in particular males, that need somebody to look up to, and they need some sort of guidance. Show me more about James and this journey. Who knows, James? If you go along this track, you might actually meet the one. You've got the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. That's a cesarean pregnancy, a baby boy sitting there in the middle. And this 5 of Hearts is baby boy as well. Don't be too eager to change just like that or give up. This could be that you take it on and then work and study, and you're getting tired, and this is you going, oh my God, I've taken on too much. Don't be in a rush to go, oh, look, I'm just not doing it anymore. I'll put it off or whatever. So this is just, don't be in a rush to jump the gun on anything. And it can be vice versa as well. Maybe do your job thing for now and plan that this is all going to happen in May next year. If there is a course that starts in May next year, I'd say go for it. I'd say absolutely go for it. And expect that if you started in May next year, or the 5th next year, the 5th of a month, the 5th of February or something, be prepared that July will be hard. July will be a tough time for you, studying, working, all of that. All right, that's what we got for your first question, James. Let's do a yes. We'll do the yes and no's at the end. That's a better way of doing it. All right, your second question was about the 4-day-a-week, or did you want to ask something else? Yeah, James, did you want to ask something else? Because we kind of looked at that, I think, last week about because that's when I was suggesting that maybe you'll study something or something on the day that you have off, or maybe you'll just treat that time to kick off your own business yourself. SB's not here. We'll put a cross through her. So that means if she turns up tomorrow, she can get on the free list again. Cammie's left, hasn't she? So I'll put a cross through Cammie. I owe her. I'll just put O. If she turns up tomorrow or Wednesday, I owe Cammie a reading. No super chats today, so I'll put a cross through that. So we're just waiting now. James, are we sticking to this question about... what time is it? 1:45. I've got to really hurry it up here. 4-day work week. You want to look at this again? All right. Because we looked at it before, didn't we? Are you better off having a 4-day work week? Okay. I already think that's a yes, but let's see what my cards decide to put out in front of me. And we'll use the black cards. We'll use the black cards. Okay. James wants to know, will it be beneficial to James to just do a 4-day a work week now? Should James just stick to a 4-day a work week now? Show me what is best for James. 4-day work week. Ah, yes. See, it starts off with this is an overload. So the 5 days and trying to do other things, and when you've had health issues and things like that, this is an overload up here. This is the 2 bosses that you work with, and even though they might be wonderful people and the place you work for might be wonderful, the 2 places you work for, at the end of the day, James, they want to make money out of you being there, you know, so they're all about the money and their growth, not yours. And this is where you're getting overloaded, and it could be impacting on your health. Down here, if you go into this transition and you just do 2 days there, 2 days there, this is showing this is the right choice. Financially, you will be fine according to this. And this is showing making firm decisions, because this to me would be university or a college or some sort of government building where you're learning something else, connecting with friends and family, connecting with some lovely young woman here, and maybe even going on a romantic journey. So maybe on the day that you have off, you might find some activity that you're going to start joining in on that particular day. You might go to a walking group and walk, you know, do a hiking track or something like that. But I do feel you'll make new connections on that particular day off. This could be, like I said, it could be you going on a new journey here, because this is you deciding that, oh, on my day off, I'm going to go for a drive to blah, 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 and I'm going to visit people, or I'm going to go for a drive and see something different, or I'm going to go and study, because this can be your studying and things like that. But the 7 of Diamonds is telling me that as long as you work out your financial situation, whether it's affordable for you, what plans you got to put in place for you to be able to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good thing, a good journey for you. But up here, I'm just getting the feeling, I don't know if you can notice it, but the Queen and the King, here's you stressed and working your guts out and you know, sometimes not feeling too well. Here's them two with the money between them, and they're looking away from what's going on with you. They're not concerned about, like, if you need this or you need that. All they're concerned about is their business, their growth, and not where you're coming from. Down here, once you've decided that you're only doing the 4 days, down here, let me just turn my camera off. That's better. Yeah, down here at the bottom, we've got this 7 is where you make the plans for your future. And when it's red, especially when you're talking about a job and it's diamonds, This is everything starting to unfold the way you thought it would. This could be something official coming up as well. And there could be a message in here about someone needing to go to hospital, your mum, your dad, because this can be mother and father. This normally represents mother and child here. So there may be something here. If there is, James, it does look like it will all be fine with the Ten of Hearts sitting there. Let's get more information on this. Let's just move this away because it's sitting right under my face there. All right, show me more. James just doing 2 days at one place, 2 days at the other. Show me just more about James just doing 4-day week now. I'm wondering if if you take that day off and you start to get into a rhythm of, I don't know, you might go and play at the club and play the local trivia or bingo or something on that particular day. You might go and do a cooking class or something. I'm just wondering whether you're going to be meeting not just one person, but someone that you feel really comfortable with here. Oh, look at this. Same cards as before. Look at that. I just shuffled that. Okay, I'm going to leave them out, but obviously you need that message here. This is like friendship and fun. This is you making firm decision to go, but you're stressing yourself about it. So let's just, why are these cards coming out again? What's James need to know about doing this 4-day a week? Why is James getting these cards again? Clarification, please. Ha, being your own businessman, look at that. The 2 kings making the firm decision, and the 7 of Pentacles, you watching your garden grow, working out what it is you want to do. I think that day off, at first it might just be a day off, relaxation, whatever. Unfortunately, if it's in the middle of the week, if you work like Tuesday, Wednesday, have Thursday off, and then you work Friday, Saturday or something, unfortunately, you know, you got that gap in the middle. But it might actually be a good thing, James, that's like that. Anyway, that's what we've got there with that. Let's just quickly do a yes and no, you know the drill. But yeah, I think that would be a good thing to just do the 4-day week now. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be on earlier and I'll get a better sleep tonight. I just had something rolling around in my brain. All right, here we go. Yes or no? You don't need to type the question, as you know. So yes or no. Then Chris, Mama B will get yours done probably tomorrow morning, if that's all right, Mama B. Just put your question over at WhatsApp. And Chris, yeah, it's a 10-minute thing. We'll get yours done right now. All right, yes or no? Yes or no for James's question and last messages. This is yes, 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 James. Wow. Where is she? Where is she? It's just gone dark outside. I don't know. It must be overcast. We've got the woman holding her heart to give to you, or you're holding onto her heart. Also, you're being guided at this time of where you need to go right now. The Sun is really, really good card to get. It's about everything finally starting to fill in the blanks. You know, everything's starting to work. The Temple Path is the journey that you're going on. But your answer to your question, whatever it may have been, is a yes. But you're also getting messages here about some sort of loving connection going on here. I hope this is happening very, 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 very soon. I've been saying it for a long time now. You have had flashes in the pan of different ones coming and going, but hopefully it's there. All right, Chris, what have we got for you? Let me just go and check if you put your thing over here. Is yours being paid or is it pending again? Ah, this time it's paid. General reading for November. No problems, Chris. Do a 10-minute on that. Okay, Chris, here we go. And Mum B, like I said, just put your question in WhatsApp and either I'll get it done later or I'll do it first thing before I go live tomorrow. So you'll get double reading tomorrow. Where's 10? Okay, Chris, general messages. Yes and no. I did too. Thank you, Mama B. Oh my God, I do that every time. No, I just did yes and no. Oh, 2 yes and no's. That's right. I didn't do the first one. Sorry, James. Second yes and no for James. What I should have done was just pull the ones from the bottom. Thank you, Mama B. You're on the ball. You got it going. My brain is a sieve. My husband's actually come home, and that's why I got distracted there. He's at home at the moment. All right, so second question for James, please. Second question for James. Sorry, James. Chris, we'll get back to you in a sec. Same cards. Similar cards. James, you need to make a firm decision about what you want to do. Again, you're being guided on the path that you're on right now. There's something to do with some female. I don't know where she is or who she is, but this is something very nice here. You're being told to rest and rejuvenate and get ready. But the answer to your question there is more of a yes, but it might not be a yes right now. So yeah, it's leaning towards yes. All right, let's get this started again. Here we go, Chris. Where's cards? Okay, Chris, here we go. Show me November for Chris. Show me November for Chris. Show me November for Chris. Yeah, hang on, Mama B. Hang on, Chris. I'm just going to go and get some hot water. Sorry about that, Chris. I just wanted to get hot water. I could hear that he boiled the jug, and I've been wanting to jump up and go and get it. All right. Really, Chris. And Mama B, I might do yours here if you want to. Yeah, don't worry about SB. They'll come back. They'll get a reading when they get a reading. You know, some people leave when I start doing all the payments because they don't get sick of waiting around. And I think there's other channels that are doing readings at the same time I'm doing readings, so they probably jump channels. Okay, Chris. Crystal. Crystal, as soon as I started saying your name and focusing on you, I'm getting, I'll just show you, I'll put my camera on, Crystal. Yeah, I'm getting a weird feeling across the top of my right eye. So I don't know if it's you or it's somebody else, but just there's something here. So yeah, something might be up with somebody. Normally it would be some sort of headache thing, but you've got to be careful because it's right near the eye. So it can be an injury or someone trying to come through that had an injury with the eye. Anyway, we'll see if that presents itself some more. C-H-R-I-S-T-A-L-E. Crystal. Well, it looks like November might be some love and romance going on. But there's more than one guy. We got somebody that needs to grow the hell up, but there is an invitation to go somewhere with this person. You may be attending a wedding. You may be attending a anniversary party. There's something to do with a lot of love and family and everybody gathering together. But they're all different people as well. We've got clubs, hearts, and diamonds. And then we've even got spades down here. We'll get to him in a minute. He could be a bit of a pain in the ass in November. But up here, you're talking about going on a journey. And it's a journey for relaxation. It's a journey of love. It's socializing, eating nice food, enjoying life, basically. There is some surprising invitation coming in. It's something you've been wishing and hoping for. There's also news coming in. Somebody's going to be having a baby girl, and it's somebody that either didn't want to be pregnant or they have had major problems trying to be pregnant. But this is going to be a very happy affair for whoever they are. This is a new thing. I know that recently somebody was having a baby. This is another one. This is another one that's coming up. So this is just the announcement that somebody's either planning a baby or they're having a baby or something. It will be a girl. You're getting love from two different males. One of them is just, he's a family guy. He's a family guy, you trust him, you feel comfortable with him, but you might feel too comfortable, like brother-sister kind of feel. It might feel that kind of energy, and it sort of, yes, I like having fun, but the other one is very sexy, very attractive. He's very attracted to you. For some reason, to both of these characters, you're like turning your back. You're turning your back and you're thinking, yeah, I might go out or I might not. So it's sort of like it's all up to you. They're all looking at you. Even this guy on this side, he's looking at you, you're looking at him, and these two are looking at you. So it's on both sides of the coin. Down here, I said I'd get to this one later. Because this reading's on you, this normally represents you or your mother. But I'm feeling like this is somebody that's going to just get under your skin in November. They're going to be angry about something that they were supposed to be invited to, or it could be something at work as well. And this person might be tooting their horn, so to speak. They might be like, I was supposed to, how dare you? So be prepared for a confrontation, possibly about money. I feel like this is something to do with work here. Somebody feels like, I don't know if you're going to be their boss and you're going to sack them. I don't know if you took their position. I don't know if there's something where they're not too happy, but then you have a conversation and you come to a compromise, and then it works out in favor for both of you with what's happening. You may be moving as well. You may be talking about moving next year or something like that. So you might be thinking of moving, or at least transitioning for a while. So you might decide that I currently live in Idaho, and I don't know why I keep saying Idaho today. I don't even know anybody in Idaho. So you might think, okay, I live in Ohio right now. I might go and commute for a while, but then I'm going to go and move to New York, or I'm going to move to Sydney or wherever. So I do feel like there's some sort of discussions about movement. One person's going to want you to do it now, and you're going to say, I just need to take my time with what's going on. There will be a place you have to go and be there, and you really don't want to be there. It's a group of people that just doesn't fit with you. It doesn't feel right. It could be to do with work though. This looks like work and this looks like romance. Okay, so this down here looks like frustrations around work. Somebody who promised that, yes, we've made all these changes, everything's going to go well, and then something's not going well here. There is something coming to an end in regards to money and work. So there may be something where you invested money and you might be pulling it out and putting it somewhere else, or you might be buying gold with it or whatever. But I do feel there's something to do with some sort of investment thing that you might be looking at. Just make sure you've got all the paperwork and you understand what it is or what the long-term commitment is in regards to anything financial. Now, I know that recently there was stuff with your brother. This is again, if we look at this as you and your brother here, this would be surgery in the future. There is something that didn't quite work right here, or something else was picked up on. It looks like it was going well for a little bit, and then it looks like something appears. Now, this thing appearing isn't just coming willy-nilly. This would be, let's use your brother as an example. This would be where he's told that he can't drink alcohol right now, or he shouldn't eat fatty foods or something. This is where he doesn't obey the rules, basically, and he causes his own misery. If it's him, it could be anybody else. And then this is showing a successful outcome. So this is some sort of procedure, operation, something like that to do with medical. So this could be medical or it could be work. And you do work with medical and insurance and all of that sort of thing. So it could be work as well. This could be a client. Now, there's also something to do with nighttime where this could be an incident in a car. So please be careful in the car, especially if somebody says, yes, I'm fine to drive, but you know that they've had a couple of drinks, or you yourself have had a couple of drinks. Don't drive the car, because this could be an incident, and then this would be someone that needs surgery to fix a broken leg or fix a broken arm. Or so it's kind of like, if this thing happens, you go, oh my God. When it happens, you go, I knew I shouldn't have done that, or I knew I shouldn't have got in that car. It's nothing drastic. It's nothing about dying or permanent injuries or anything like that. It's more to do with, oh gosh, you know, I should have listened to my inner voice. But up here, I like this love thing, but you will be cutting someone out, I think, for good. And it's because of another female. So one of the males in your life, one of your friendships or something, you're going to say, you know, I want to call this quits. And I think that's why that 9 of diamonds here. I need a drink. I'm getting scratchy throat. Were you here, Chris, when I did my sneezing run? I was sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. Thank you, James. I don't know if you're still watching there. I just seen your thank you. Thank you, James. Always love you coming around. It's great. And thank you, Chris. I really appreciate this, that you're my, you know, is both of you support my channel and you support, you know, me as working in this kind of thing. I need somehow to expand it though. Somehow I need to open up the doorways to some new blood coming in, and doing donations as well. We did have some newbies last week, so hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday I get some more newbies. All right, what have we got going on here? Show me, Chris. No, it's allergies, Chris. Next door neighbour has a star jasmine. She used to have jasmine. She pulled it down for me. And then she replaced it with star jasmine, which I'm highly allergic to as well. She pulled it down about 3 years ago, but she's very, very sick now, and it's just growing everywhere out the back, and it went into full flower. When I was having all those headaches 2 weeks ago and the sore, scratchy throat, it was basically that thing starting to flower. And now it's affecting my throat, my sinuses, and I spent half the weekend in bed on painkillers and sinus tablets and using the salt water up the nose because of the next door's flowers. I can't even step out the back for more than 10 minutes. I start and I'm coughing and sneezing, and it's just horrible. Anyway, just to finish off the reading, the buzzer finished a while ago. 2 men. There's 2 men. You got the 2 kings coming out again. You got the King of Clubs and the King of Hearts here. King of Hearts with this King of Clubs, and then you got the King of Swords. And then you got the Knight of Swords as well, and you got the Jacks. So there's a lot of male energy in the reading. I do feel that there is going to be some stress around one particular male in your life. It could again be your father. I know you said something happened with your dad, your brother. I still keep feeling, just keep an eye on your dad. You know, he might be in great physical shape, but yeah, just keep an eye out. But I also feel like this male attention, it's like you might start to, I don't know if you're still doing the whole Joseph thing or what's going on, but it's like once you're involved and decided that this is who I'm going to go to dinner with, this is who I'm going to start exploring, 2 others come into the picture. One of them's going to piss you off, and the other one you're going to be like, oh, why didn't he show up before? It could be a new one coming in. The next row, we're getting a new friendship blossoming, sexual contact going on, some sort of rescuing going on here. I don't know if you're rescuing or somebody's rescuing you. You will be analysing a situation as well. But your final 3 cards are pretty damn good here. New friendships, new beginnings, going over memory lane, but in a good way. The sun finally coming out on all things that are beautiful. 7 of Pentacles can be your money stream, money growing. So be very careful with money at the moment. There's a lot of problems going on in the financial institutes around the world. So yeah, make sure your money for your future is secure at this time. But yeah, it does look like there's some beautiful things coming through November. It looks like celebrations and parties and get-togethers, especially with that 3 of Cups, the celebration. And I do also think you've got a lot of indication here about a pregnancy. Maybe one day it's going to be your pregnancy very soon, Chris. Maybe you're going to be like, oh, I didn't want to be pregnant. I didn't expect this, but I'm going to have it. You know, I'm going to have this baby. I've had it happen before with clients where they go, no, it's not me, you know, I haven't even got the partner or whatever. And next thing you know, they ring me up and say, I'm sitting with the baby on my lap right now. So, all right. Yes and no 2 times over for Chris. Oh, you only talk lightly with him. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Eucalyptus. And boil the leaves and smell it. I've got actually eucalyptus oil. It's very easy to get eucalyptus here. There's eucalyptus trees growing everywhere where I live. Yeah, very easy to get that. No, it's just for allergies. It's just allergies, Sashi. Divine Goddess is Sashi, if you're wondering who I'm talking to. All right, Chris has 2 questions in her mind, yes or no, to finish this reading today. Really, Chris has 2 questions in her mind, yes or no. Top 3 cards is the first question, bottom 3 cards is the second. Okay, Chris, have you asked your questions? Here we go. First question. No, yes, yes. And second question, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so your messages to finish off. Your first question, I'm going to give it a yes, but. At the moment, it's tinkering on just be careful. Just be careful. So I don't know what you asked. It couldn't be a delay, but someone might not be telling the whole truth around you right now. It could be a medical matter as well. It could be somebody, yeah, I've been doing the right thing, so yeah, there's some sort of deceitful behavior there. Spirit is trying to open the doorway for you to show you which way you need to go right now. And again, your guides are also trying to guide you at the moment because that's the 7th chakra. So you might do well with doing once a week a chakra alignment meditation thing. Just find one on Google, go in your room, shut the door, listen to it, imagine it, and just line up and just feel good. Your second question is a straight out yes. We got something that's growing in strength. It could be Leo energy with this. We got the 5th chakra, the Archangel Gabriel, very masculine energy there with the 5th chakra because number 5 is masculine. But yeah, this is some sort of choice and making your decisions with truth and honesty. And also the Angel of Love is hanging around. So there may be a newbie coming into the picture. Maybe his name is Gabriel because we got Gabriel written on there. Did I say Archangel Michael before? It's Gabriel. Anyway, that's you, Chris. Thank you so much. And let me quickly read Mama B's question. You had told me that Elida Palmer, the mother of Diego's kids, was looking for another place to live. Does she want to move out of Diego's place to have her freedom to do what she wants? Okay, let's have a look at that. Elida Palmer, Diego's mother of Diego's kids. Is she looking for this place to get away and just be free to do her own thing? Is that why she wants to get her own place away from Diego? Is Elidi looking for her own place so she can finally have some sort of freedom to herself and do what she wants? Yeah, that would be a yes, Mama B. Look at that. Yes, this is her wanting to go on a journey. She wants to, when she wants to do something, she wants to do it. She's got the third chakra here. She wants more balance in her life. So she probably feels imbalanced being with him because they broke up, obviously. And then only because of her circumstances, she's living there. Because if she had a place, she wouldn't be there. So I feel like she wants her balance back. She wants to feel back into her own rhythm. She's also finding it difficult to get a contract that she can afford. So, because she's blindfolded with the contract, so she doesn't know where to go. She doesn't know where she's going to get a place, how she's going to pay for it. So she's trying to work out her contract of what she wants to do. And this would be somebody that wants to, if she wants to have a guy over or she wants to go to some guy's house or whatever, she doesn't want to have to answer to anybody because this is where she wants to do her own thing. I'm just going to give you some extra cards to look at something, but yeah, I think that she wants to get out of there so she's free of, you know, him, or who's that? Who are you talking to? Or why is that person ringing you up? And plus, she probably doesn't want to be there with whatever he's up to, you know, on his own thing. We'll just give you a few extra cards, Mama B, for moderating. Just give me messages for Mama B, top and bottom cards. I'm glad that we sorted out that money thing. I just kept seeing money coming. Ah, okay, you said you're studying. You haven't told me what you're studying, which would be good. Reaping what you sow. So all the efforts you put into your studies, all the efforts you put into relationships, friendships, you will finally start to reap the benefits. This is where the farmer's gone out, he's planted the seeds, he's watered the plants, they've grown, and now he's cashing in and cutting the crop and selling it and making some money. You are being advised to take a gamble on something, take a chance on something. So this might be something different you want to do, somebody new you want to speak to or something. This is telling you to take a chance on something new here, Mama B. And we'll just give you two of these, top and bottom, just for more messages. Criminal justice, good on you. Wow. Wow. Good on you. We need more strong women like that. I reckon you'll be fantastic at it when you get there. Show me more messages for Mama B, please. New friendship coming in, Mama B. This can represent fertility. So if you don't want to be pregnant, be very careful at this time. But I just feel that this is a new friendship, a new community coming towards you. Feeling very happy, very loved, and this is you accomplishing something. So I do feel the Ace of Pentacles is also you possibly signing on the dotted line, committing to something. It can be a new place as well. Let me just cut more information. That's two flipping. Yeah, okay, so this tower thing, this flipped over and this one was in the middle. More information, you've been stressing yourself too much. Like sometimes you'll get something in your head and you'll think about it too much. Got to let it go. The tower situation, I feel, is something good coming quickly towards you. Normally the tower, I'd be like, oh, you know, oh my God. It's like you're fearing the worst, but you've actually got things that are showing me things are going to be really good for you. Okay, it could also mean that you're going to make a friend that has been through something bad. So somebody that's had something bad happen to them is maybe going to latch onto you and become friends with you. But I like this, Ace of Diamonds. This is you commitment to something new. Can be a person, can be a new journey. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you, Mama B, for your help. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. Gamble is my puppy dog's name. Oh, how cute. That's cool. I don't tell anyone to gamble. I mean, I gambled on the big lotto we had. We had a $160 million lottery. I bet on it when it was 100 million, and then I bet on it when it was 160 million. 3 people, 3 tickets won it. So they all got 55 or 53 million each. Imagine holding one of those tickets, like, oh gosh, I think I got one number. I got nothing. And I knew, like, when I was looking at the cards, I thought, oh, I'm not going to win this. There's no money numbers here. But if I was Mama B and there was a big lottery like that with the numbers and cards she's been getting, I would put a little bit of money on a thing. And when I mean a little bit of money, I put $10 on a ticket. So, yeah, I wouldn't go gambling or anything. One of the apartments that I got accepted to is in the exact same city where Diego and Michael live. Ha! That's the Ace of Diamonds that's coming. I think that, forgetting about Michael or Diego, I think that when you move there, if you're going to move there, I think that you may make a new, it might be a female friend too. It might not be a love affair. It might just be a friend. It could be a male or a female, but I feel like you're going to make a good connection with somebody. It might be somebody that's studying as well. Um, anyway, I've got to go, guys. My hubby is home. So I'm going to go down and have a chit chat with him and see what's going on. And I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get up at a good time tomorrow and I'm not laying in bed just like feeling like I'm hungover with sinus medication and crap. But yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.